Some of you guys might think that every single morning I wake up, I pop out of bed, run over to the squat rack, do a happy dance, and I'm just so excited to train every single day. I just love this. I have some sort of mental disorder that I just can't keep still, and I keep going back to the squat rack. Let me tell you, that is not the case. Every single morning or every single afternoon, like it is right now, after waking up, had a night shift last night, it's a conversation. It is a conversation. My gut feeling is just stay in bed, sleep, relax. Don't do it, man. Just don't do it. The human brain has evolved over many millions of years, right? Whatever the length of time you want to talk about. We are very good at path of least resistance. This is what's made us survive. We are not maniacs that want to jump off cliffs to catch a bee. It's always about preservation. It's always about surviving. It's always about, let's not do this, let's plan for tomorrow. The last 3 years, I've had conversations in my mind about whether I should go or whether I should sleep and rest and all that. Lucky for me, I've been winning all of these conversations for the last 3 years, but it's a dialogue. It's not, I wake up, I pop out of bed, I skip over to the squat rack, and I'm just so happy. I am like you. I have days where I don't want to do this shit. I don't want to do it. I feel crap. I'm underslept. I haven't eaten in a very long time. I'm kind of pissed off. I'm annoyed. For whatever reason, I'm annoyed. Night shifts put you in a crappy mood. You know, you don't have a lot of tolerance for anything. The last thing I want to do is squat on a sore lower back, sore legs, sore chest. Right? I don't want to do that, man. I just want to relax here. The feelings that you guys have is exactly the feelings I have. You know, don't get it twisted that I have some sort of mental disorder or that I'm wired differently. I just love the freaking agony. I love the pain. I love the discomfort. It is a conversation. Every single day I have a conversation. And today I woke up at 3 o'clock in the afternoon and I said to myself, okay, let me go walk outside. I'll do 40 bodyweight squats and I'll just touch the bar and see how it goes. I'll do 2 plates, maybe 3 if I feel good. That is literally the conversation I had with myself. I didn't say to myself, I'm going to walk outside and do a pig squat routine. I didn't say I have to hit 180, 190. Those thoughts are going to glue your ass to the bed and you're not going to get out of bed. It needs to be a conversation. It's almost like you have to trick yourself. You have to manipulate your mind to accept the step, the next step, the next step. That is what this thing is about. All these guys who have achieved wonderful things, they just built different. No, man. They're probably just pissed off more than you. They are probably doing things which they don't want to do more than you. You need to understand that hard work is not fun. People that have gotten better strength, better results, better whatever, blah, 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 all these types of things. I know there's a lot of variables, but for the most part, people that have been successful in whatever endeavor they have set out to do, and then the phone cuts out. Isn't it funny? When you're not feeling it, the universe just stacks the cards against you even more. Oh, he's feeling shit. Oh, he's feeling crap, man. Let's get him. Let's just keep pissing him off. Don't you guys feel that sometimes? You know, you wake up, you're kind of feeling shitty, whatever, blah, 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 blah. And then things just start to roll. You know, it's like a snowball effect. It's almost like shit thing after shit thing after shit thing. You know, keep happening. Minor things, whatever. Like, you know, you drop the fork down, whatever. You get dirty, I'll go wash it again now. Or you drop your phone, or you don't know where the keys are, or something happens, or whatever. Doesn't really matter. But the phone cut out, of course. What I was saying was, people that have been really successful in their endeavors have probably been more uncomfortable in life than you. If you're one of those people that tries to live in the moment and always goes from what do I want to do now? What feels good to do now? If you go from that thought to that thought, that kind of thought, you're not going to achieve anything special, because the brain is geared towards comfort. Let's just avoid all sorts of danger. Let's just avoid all sorts of discomfort and just sit here. That's what the brain wants to do. So if you follow that intrinsic cascade of thoughts, you're pretty much screwed. You're going to fall into the bell curve of the distribution curve, and you're not going to do anything special. The people who are outside the bell curve, outside the majority, the average, have to have a different mentality. It's just logical. If your thought process is the same as everyone else walking the planet, you're pretty much going to be the same as everyone else walking the planet. So what separates Michael Jordan, Kobe, Djokovic, Federer, Nadal, Hamilton, Schumacher, whatever? What separates these people is their thought. It starts with the thinking. If you think exactly like everyone else, you're not going to you shouldn't expect different results. It all starts with the brain. This is what I always say to everyone, man. It's all about the mental. Life is all mental. It's all about the mental. This is why the squat every day, this grind, whatever people want to call this. This is why I fall in love with it, because I not only work my body and I move and whatever. It's really good for health and all those reasons. But I'm also having the conversation every single day. Every single day. Maybe I'll put this at the end of the video. This is a great way, man. It's been on my mind for a little while. So I saw a guy, it was Joe Rogan. Saw a guy talking to Joe Rogan, one of these videos, clicked on it, whatever. I was eating a meal, started listening to it. And some guy, I'm going to probably butcher the story here, but some guy from New York went over to some sort of African country and stayed there in some rural portion of this country for a period of time. I think it was like 3 months or something like this. I've been meaning to watch the whole podcast of this guy because it sounded very interesting. While he was there, no phone, no computers, no internet, no Wi-Fi, nothing like that. So he basically lived the way they did. Very simple life, hunter-gatherer type of thing, right? He said to the guys there that were taking care of him and providing for him, he said, look, when this is all said and done, I want you guys to come to New York. I'll show you where I live. And one of the guys said, why would I want to go over there? Isn't that the country where people climb the buildings and jump over and commit suicide? No one commits suicide here, man. That place doesn't sound very happy. So that's a profound thing to hear from somebody that's living in a third world country, doesn't have anything, doesn't have a phone, doesn't have internet, doesn't have anything, right? This guy's rejecting modernity, like, the modern life. After that, I got recommended a video by a guy. I don't know who he is, where he is. African fella with a shovel digging. I think this was sent to me. Where did I see it? Was it TikTok? I don't know where I saw this. But anyway, I'll try and find it. And I'll try to put it in the video. This guy is jacked out of his mind. He's so good looking physique-wise. And it looks like he's got it from the shovel. He's just non-stop shoveling holes, shoveling earth. Very, very physical existence. I'm looking at that and I'm thinking to myself, and here we are in New York equivalent, right? I'm in Adelaide, Australia, but same kind of living standards. And we are paying to go to the gym. We are paying somebody to pick up their weights, run on their treadmills. I'm paying money to move. And here is a guy, picked up a shovel. He's doing meaningful work, right? He's getting paid to do this. This is required. This is not just moving inanimate objects for the sake of moving. There's a goal here. This guy is shoveling damn dirt. And he looks 1,000 times better than me. Shredded. Shredded out of his freaking mind. I don't know whether he's happy. He looks happy to me. But he doesn't have a lot. He doesn't have a lot. Now, the reason why that radiated with me, that gravitated towards me, resonated with me is the word I was looking for, is because it feeds that mental conversation of get your ass up. You spoiled man. You have everything. It's such a powerful, potent thought process for me to have, because you see examples of how people live and they are happy with nothing. So this whole mental idea, this mental thought of how to approach life, how to go about life, what is happy, what isn't happy, what is hard, and what is not hard. Getting up after a night shift and going to train is not hard on the grand scheme of things. Shoveling dirt in the middle of Africa somewhere in the heat is hard work. The dude didn't have shoes. He did not have shoes. He's shoveling, shoeless, probably all day. How many reps is that, man? Don't even get me into the situation of, oh no, he's overtraining. Oh, Lord. Every single day I wake up and I have a conversation. I'm not popping out of bed like a flower, flowering every single freaking morning. I'm not like that. It's a constant battle. I hear you. I understand you. I know where you're coming from. It's not easy, but you have to win the conversation. Appreciate all of you guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.